Hi, I am Chef Joe here at PJ's Bistro. And as a chef, I learned a lot of things under a lot of chefs. One of them was Chef Paul Prudhomme in New Orleans. You know what? He taught me how to make this shrimp etouffee, and if you stay with us, you will too. We'll be right back. Hey, I am Chef Joe, and we are here at PJ's Bistro in Tequesta. Today, we're going to do our famous etouffee with shrimp that I learned under Chef Paul Prudhomme when I lived in New Orleans a few years ago. Actually, more like 10, 12, 15, but who's counting? So anyway, we're going to start off with a smoking hot pan. So if you're at your house, please turn on the hood exhaust, otherwise your neighbors are going to come over and want some too. We're going to start off with a little bit of clarified butter. And remember, I'm not a doctor, so you're going to have to worry about your cholesterol level at another meal. We're going to start off with some Gulf shrimp that have been shelled and deveined. They go right into the super hot pan. And immediately we're going to season them with some Chef Paul Prudhomme's blackened spice, which has some cayenne pepper, has some fresh thyme, it has some garlic powder, onion, and then a few ingredients that they don't list on the label. So I would recommend buying it because even at this stage in my career, I can't make it this good. So we're going to get the shrimp so they go from translucent to just opaque. And then we're going to add the New Orleans trilogy. New Orleans trilogy consists of sweet onions, celery, and green pepper. You have to say pepper because that's the way they say it down in New Orleans. So we're going to give this a little bit of time to get going. And you want to also saute them until they're just above translucent. All right, at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of the tomato puree. A little bit of the twist I took is we had a little key lime juice being here in Florida. So a little key lime juice for the acidity. And then some heavy cream. And we're going to let that just simmer away for a second. A little bit of salt. And a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. Whenever you can, always use fresh cracked pepper. You don't know how long the ground pepper's been in the container, so be kind to yourself. So at that stage, we're going to let that simmer just for a minute. And don't worry, I'm going to turn, and we've got this plate right here. And for presentation, we're going to just take a little bit of our baby spinach and make it a nice little decorative ring. So we're going to make a nice little ring. And then we're going to put some steamed Carolina rice in the middle. You know, remember, if you're cooking for yourself, it's always nice to make things, pretty because you're worth it. I'm going to just leave that right there for a second. I'm going to take this, and we'll put this over here. And then we're just going to take the etouffee, and we're going to put it right on top of the rice. We're going to add a little bit of green onion, traditional garnish for the dish. And then we're just going to put a little bit of the Cajun spice around the outside. This is PJ's Shrimp Etouffee. If you missed anything in this video, go to southfloridadines.com and you can see all the details there. Or come down to PJ's Bistro where we can talk about it in person. Thanks for watching and have a tasty day.